And now here are the starting lineup, starting first with the visiting Upper St. Clair Panthers. Freshman number 26, Liam Burlevic. Junior number 10, Tyler Reamer. Junior number 19, Andrew Pott. Junior number 12, Brady Lissack. Junior number 14, Cole Lang. Junior number 25, Ryan Higgs. Junior number 16, David Goldberg. Junior number 2, Baden Friday. Senior number 6, Soham Shankar. In goal, number 1, senior Dev Patel. And senior number 3, William Bakhtiar. The coach of the Panthers, Huey Schneider, with assistants Matt Stevenson, Brett Fackenthal, and Sean Pulaski. And now, the starting lineup for your North Allegheny Tigers. Sophomore mid, number 46, Arnav Patel. Junior mid, number 41, Ben Christian. Senior mid, number 20, Matt Hill. Senior mid, number 17, Brandon Marzula. Senior defense, number 16, Tor Skogsholm. Senior forward, number 15, Alok Shah. Senior defense, number 11, Manas Malambe. Senior forward, number 7, Evan Anderson. Junior defense, number 5, Aiden Daiga. Senior defense, number 3, Tyler Vargo. And in goal for the Tigers, sophomore, number 0, Dante Acamando. Head coach of the Tigers, Bobby Bosmeyer, with assistants Carlos Salgado and Lenny Muckle. And good luck to both teams in tonight's contest.
All right, good evening and welcome to the big match between USC and North Allegheny. We come to you from North Allegheny Tiger Stadium, and certainly looking forward to a good match tonight. This is a good matchup, I think, for the Panthers, a good draw. They're the 11th seed in the playoffs, and North Allegheny is the 6th seed. How do you see it tonight, Wally? This is Dan Cuddy, by the way, calling with my friend Wally Backdyan.
Good to be with you, Dan. Listen, it's at this stage, every game is going to be tough, and this is a good challenge. We got a good look at them a couple of weekends ago, and some of the teams, both teams didn't play their full lineups, but I think they know what they've got to facing each other tonight. Interesting fact here is that this is the 4th time in the last 5 years that these teams have met in the WPIAL playoffs, and so they've also scheduled each other in the regular season, so the teams are certainly familiar. I wouldn't call it a rivalry, but the teams know each other well.
And the coaches get along very well, which is why they schedule that last season, end of the season matchup. And we have an early turnover for USC. And Drew Pop is able to collect it, knock it forward. Drew Pop again. And collected by North Allegheny and sent down to Matt Mim. And the big gun up front for North Allegheny, number 7's got the ball at his feet now. He's a speedy guy, and you told me before the game has been recruited by the local Division I schools, I believe.
Yeah, Evan Anderson, he's a dangerous striker. He's got a lot of speed. He's got good positioning. You'll see him sit there, and he'll sit in the gaps and look for the through ball. And if they get him going, you're not going to catch up with him.
I think that's be an interesting matchup tonight for our two center backs, Ty Reamer and Mr. Friday, two very capable center backs. And another thing to watch tonight, we were talking before the game. Little Bird has whispered in my ear that the sophomore keeper from North Allegheny is not so good at covering corners or commanding the box, and your son William is great on corners, so let's see if that plays out in USC's favor.
Well, we've done a good job on resets this past year, and I think it's one of the actual scoring offensive threats that this team has in its arsenal, and so it's not a bad thing if we get some restarts in and around the goal and are able to test that theory on the goalkeeper.
And North Allegheny now has USC's offensive third, knocked down by Friday, put forward by Goldberg. Now We've got 3 passes strung together here. Drew Pop sends it down the line for Liam Berlovic. He challenges. North Allegheny's able to keep it in, but Drew Pop tries to get by one guy. Doesn't. Matt Mim now sends it back. Mr. Friday gets it. Over to Soham. Out to Cole Lang, and he sends it forward, but out of bounds. So we've had good weather all season. I think we're making up for it tonight. This is not a nice night.
One of the worst nights that we've had. We had some rain against Peters, and we had some rain, I think, against Mount Lebanon. But, it's a little new environment, but that's what happens in western Pennsylvania when you get deep into October. One of the things that you see early here is that, St. Clair's really patient, and that's a great start to the game. And, they're not having an energy dump that you get from the excitement of the first round playoff game. Really the first playoff game for a lot of these players. I know, Dev and Soham and William have all played in playoff games, but for the rest of the lineup, this is their first time in WPIAL playoff action.
Yeah, we certainly do have a young team. And now Wilbach Dines got it in the middle of the field. Nice pass up to Liam Berlovic. He's finds some space over there. Oh, tries to get it to Drew Pop. A little ambitious there. It's picked off. Now Goldberg is there as usual. Clean up a bit of a mess. Can't get it there. Ty Reimers sends out to Cole Lang. And to Soham. Calmly turns. Back out to Cole Lang. And Cole's really good at getting up that sideline. I like to see if their outside midfielder over there tracks him back. They're playing a 4-2-3-1, much like we do. Maybe it's even a 4-3-3. It's kind of hard to tell at the outset. Actually, it kind of looks like a 4-3-3.
Yeah, if I remember, North Allegheny likes to play that formation a lot. And they keep their forwards high.
Yep, smart from coach who played on the Dutch national team.
Oh, what a
save
shot
there early by Dev Patel.
Great save by Dev Patel. It was sort of a late developing attack from North Allegheny, and number 20, I think, is Mim, to get the ball down in the corner. Took his time settling, but, gave a really quick pass to a runner running right through the gap, and Dev Patel with a great save there.
That came out of nowhere. I mean, very, very quickly. So Patel now with a goal kick. Gets it toward the sideline. Ryan Higgs tried to get it over there. Oh, challenged well by... Looks like Joe Donnelly slipping back there, or was that Tyree? That was Tyree.
That was Tyree.
Yeah.
Baden Friday with the clear, but Ty Reamer and Baden Friday are your center backs tonight. Looks like we'll come up with Joe Donnelly off the bench.
Yeah, I didn't see him in the starting lineup, so now it comes to mind. But those two guys look so much alike, I didn't know.
Very much so, yeah.
Slip back in there. So we got a wide ball out there to Mim, and luckily goes off the table.
That's something that these kids will probably already figure out from the pregame warm-ups, is that with the slippery field, the ball's going to skip a little bit more. And so you've got to just play your distances and play the bounces a little differently given the conditions.
And all turf is going to skip like that. This looks like a newer field, though.
It does.
So hopefully it's still got some nice cushion. So sent forward to Evan Anderson. Keeps it at his feet. Sends it back to another captain, out to Mim.
And early on, it looks like they're going to try to test Brady Lissek out here out wide. Oh, my gosh.
Oh, thank goodness it was a field goal.
Yeah, St. Clair right now not doing a good job of marking the runners into the middle of the box.
Drew Pop may have to get back and help on Mim a little bit. Brady Lesak, could be interesting to see how his fitness holds up. He missed, the last 4 or 5 games with an ankle?
Well, I think more than that. He had a concussion that he was out with, and I think he played in the last North Allegheny game, but he's not seen a lot of game action. But, they've immediately kind of picked on him in the last couple of times down the field.
Well defended by Cole Lang.
Yep.
Cole's a guy he has good positioning and takes his time. Doesn't dive in, but usually he's able to pick his spots correctly. We hit the referee, so we're going to have a restart. So drop ball down for Ty Reamer. He sends it quickly up to Higgs, but headed away by North Allegheny right back. So Evan Anderson's got it again and takes a seat.
No, and a late foul.
Yeah.
You know, I think the referee reacted a little bit to the crowd reaction there.
Yeah. And there's a big contingent right on the first railing there.
Yeah, they've got their student section here in full
right behind
force.
the ref. So from about 30 yards out, ball sent forward and luckily headed out of bounds by North Allegheny.
It was a good delivery. It was right on the back post. I think if can't tell the number of the one of the center backs who'd come up to take the free kick, but I think if he was just a little bit wider and coming to the center of the goal rather than jumping away from it, he might have gotten a little bit better header on it.
And he was a little more free back there than I'd like to see a guy for too long. So into wheelback Dine, up to Mim. And Liam Burlevic, a little shorter than North Allegheny center back. So headed away. Brady Lesak now gives chase. Good turn there. Someone's got to step forward here.
Yeah. Drew Pop does a nice job covering there for Brady, who'd sort of moved up into the field.
So kind of a touch foul there. St. Clair's got the ball. It's going to be taken by Ty Reamer. Our deepest guy looks like he's about 30 yards away from goal, so there's no one on the sideline down here, though. Ty's going to switch it unless someone splits out here. Almost off the head of Drew Pop, but he couldn't get there. Goldberg uncharacteristically misses a trap. Defended by Bagdine, and now Soham gives chase. Ty Reamer wins that ball, but Cole just slipped.
Just wrong-footed him.
Yep.
Cole was going one way, and Reamer guessed that he was going to be able to stop and get the other way.
And Ty Reamer gets forward. Sends up to Liam Burlevic.
I'd like to see them get the ball to Ryan Higgs a little bit more. You know, he's been one of the more consistent offensive threats, and I just think that good things happen whenever he's able to get his foot on the ball.
Yeah, and Liam can't seem to get position on that center back just yet either. That guy's had him every time so far.
You know, and Cole Lyon just can't save the corner. Just gets there a little bit late. Oh, no, he does.
Yeah. So throw in North Allegheny. Ooh, slips by there.
No, now we get a corner.
Yeah.
All right, well, we're going to see how
That's
well
okay.
we defend corners here.
So it looks like everyone for North Allegheny is at the top of the box. They're all charging forward. We got a free guy in the back and headed off the table. North Allegheny certainly has had the better of the play so far. We haven't had it much in the other half.
No, I don't think we've had a shot yet, and they've had two corners, a couple of shots, and a couple of opportunities with the ball right in front of the goal. 10 minutes into the game, almost 11 now.
So it appears that North Allegheny plays basically a 4-2-3-1 when they're defending, and then they get their outside midfielders up quickly in the offensive third. And Mim now comes across the middle of the field, but is defended by Soham. He dribbles a couple times.
And he gets it out to Higgs.
Yeah. Let's see. Take him.
Yeah. Now get the ball over.
He did get a shot off, just
Yeah.
short of the near post. I'd like to see this sophomore keeper tested, especially on a wet night.
You just never know. I mean, the ball can slip through his hands or.
The other interesting thing is that fella's dad takes a post right down, even with where he is, away from any other fans, and yells at him during the game. So, be interested to see if he flubs one, what happens to him mentally. And bounces over Mim's head. Lesak is able to get it up to Goldberg. He loses it. And Drew Pop comes back to help, which was good.
Yeah, it looks like they've made that adjustment already.
Ooh, bad bounce for Baden Friday. Mim with a missed trap and cleared by Lesak. Little kung fu fighting from North Allegheny.
Oh, and that's a late foul.
Yep.
And Brady Lesak is down.
Mim took a late piece of him.
Looks like he's holding his thigh, so it might be just a bruise.
Maybe just
thigh
a Charlie
bruise.
horse. You just got to stomp that one out.
Yeah. It won't feel good tomorrow, but you can make it through the night.
A lot of things are like that.
Sometimes it's worth it, right?
Yeah, exactly. Berlovic into Soham. That was a good pass. Oh, Soham's got two guys on him. And one of them finds the ball.
That could have been a foul, yeah.
Well, it looks like it's going the other way for some reason.
Well, Soham just kind of continued his run through and just ran over the North Allegheny defender or the attacker at that point.
It's out to their left back. Drew Pop defends passively. Soham now heads it forward to Wilbeck Dine. Like to see Willie get a little free too. Yeah, handball. Berlovic is coming back in to get it. He's
just be patient. Just be patient. That was an unnecessary foul.
Looks like Ryan Higgs has now switched up into the 9 position.
Yeah, and, I like him in the middle a little bit better.
I do too.
Liam is much more effective, I think, with this facing the goal, and the way that we play. That 9, that center forward, oftentimes coming back and checking back to the ball, and it's a hard turn, and so I like Liam out on the wing, and Brian up top.
And now Brady Lesak is too much of a Charlie horse, or
Luke Rollier's coming in.
Something, he can't shake it off.
We've got the trainer coming across the field.
Luke's played great this year. He's going to need to get warmed up. I'm sure his heart's pounding right now. But that kind of happened to him for his first start too. He didn't know he was starting and wound up starting, so the adrenaline can be good for a defender.
Nice ball.
Oh, I headed back out. My eyes were playing tricks on me there.
Yeah, they're trying to stretch Brady's thigh out, so it does look like a bruise. Bring it down and take a shot.
Gets knocked down, cleared away by North Allegheny. Now Cole Lang knocks it forward. Actually, Higgs and Berlovic switched again.
Yeah. Higgs draws the foul. Looks like we're going to see Joe Donnelly here coming in. Oh, just a heavy touch. Looks like Ryan Higgs or Joe Donnelly checks in, and he's going to go play the center forward spot now.
Okay.
Liam Berlovic sits down.
I like that. North Allegheny. Oh, it's able to slip it through there. Not as
nice
big of
touch.
a deal as the student section thought. Ty Reamer was there. Sent hard forward. Joe Donnelly now chases. It'll be picked up by goalkeeper Acamando, excuse me.
Well, let's see if William can get this. Find somebody.
Oh, good ball by Willie. Ryan's able to cut it in, and takes it back outside. The throw in St. Clair. So Will's going to throw it in. Soham moves toward him.
Looks for Joe Donnelly.
Yep.
Ball across, odd bounce. You know, that's the kind of cross that gets deflected and you get a good shot off of it.
That's the kind of mess you want. So Ty Reamer now calmly collects it. It's going to send out to Cole Lang. Cole backs it back up to Ty, and he one-times it up the line toward Higgs, but I think it's going to go out. No, it stays in.
Still in.
Joe Donnelly harasses the defenders a little bit. North Allegheny creates some space for themselves, knocks it back to the right back. Tries to get up to Evan Anderson, headed away by Reamer.
Just for a small stretch there, we had North Allegheny playing off their back foot. So
North Allegheny knocks it around the back a bit here. One by one all the way across.
You know, and you don't see Upper St. Clair extending out their defense. You know, they seem content to play defense in that half of the field.
North Allegheny with a little bit of a challenge here. Soham slides.
Nice tackle by Soham.
Good deft tackle.
He's got a... Oh, William doesn't keep that ball close enough to him on the turn.
Yeah, he thought he had more space. Now Evan Anderson's got it. Wheels around. Soham tackles him right at the top of the 18. It's more of a trip and a grab.
So the ball's in play. They play a short corner. Oh, and they had him.
Oh, Mim's head was right there on the far post.
Upper St. Clair needs to make a note of that. They've got to get organized a lot faster on those free kicks. Either that or have somebody stand in front of the goal and let them delay the start of play.
Yep.
But, you know, St. Clair was unprepared for that.
I mean, you'll get sent away within reasonable time if you just step in front of the ball for a few minutes, a few seconds, but that's a great way to slow it down. Ooh. And Soham's finding the turf quite a bit.
Yeah.
So he draws a foul there.
And we're just about halfway through the first half, still 0-0.
I'd like to see what Joe Donnelly's aggressiveness and size can do with these defensive backs. Liam was getting pushed around a bit. Oh, well won there by Ryan Higgs. Back down, waits patiently, and takes down the North Allegheny player. He was slipping, just grabbed him on the way down.
Looks like Berlovic's getting ready to check back in.
Yeah. So yeah, to your point, St. Clair's content with if the North Allegheny defenders want to knock it around and play, passing for 10-yard passes back there, they can have it.
Well, this is something I think they've talked about, and they didn't really start doing until later in the season. Just given that you have a short bench, you don't want to burn out the players that you have by chasing so much on defense, and so I think it's a good strategy.
Yeah. They switched out there to Mim.
And playing a little combo out there.
Well defended by.
Oh, he gets by Baden. Nice job by Luke Rollier. Really good.
Just out off the shoulder of Joe Donnelly. Sudencheksen's getting a little louder. So Mim takes a seat.
Yeah, we got a couple of subs in for North Allegheny as well. That should get over out.
I tell you who they are, but the writing's too small and it's too dark over here. Deb Patel's going to take a goal kick.
Joe Donnelly is now playing the 10. Liam Berlovic back in at the 9. William Bagdine takes a seat.
So Friday, picked off.
Yeah.
But, you know, Drew Pop didn't go to the ball or gets by Cole Lang. That's what happens on a wet night. Shot.
Oh, my gosh.
Luckily, Skitter's wide.
Yeah. Good job scrambling by the Upper St. Clair back line, but dangerous situation created there by just a soft touch from Cole Lang. The ball kind of got stuck underneath him.
Yep. All right, St. Clair's got to do what we say a lot, which is just settle down, 2-3 touch passes, and just keep moving the ball. Move to help each other. Kind of standing waiting for a pass. So Soham's chasing now. Luke Royer's back, almost defends well enough, and then Deb Patel's able to collect it before anyone else does. It's kind of a misty rain coasting across the North Allegheny field now. It's been going on, I guess, for a while. Joe Donnelly heads it forward. Liam can't get there. Shankar defends, and it will go out right at the midline. So throw in North Allegheny. Chested forward. And Soham's there to defend again. He's mixing it up well tonight.
Can't connect with Higgs.
Good defense there by Shankar.
Good hard tackle, yeah.
Ball's out to the left back now for North Allegheny. Drew Pop.
Nice step in between there by Drew. Like a possible handball.
Yeah, it was.
Hold on to it.
Liam is not sure what to do with it.
Yeah. He got trapped in the sidelines there.
Yeah. So Baden Friday collects it back to Deb Patel.
Hurry.
Anderson really quick on him.
Well, I mean, that's another area where you got to watch the speed, right?
Donnelly now has some space outside. He looks up. Drew Pop's calling at the far post.
And we're getting a corner. Uwe Schneider asking for the substitution for the corner. They're not going to give it to him.
Not sure why not.
It's our possession.
It's our kick.
Yeah.
I mean, if we want to sub, we can sub. I don't understand some of the referees a lot of the time. Shankar had it at his feet. Back to Ty Reamer. Tries to send it out to Shankar, but towed away by North Allegheny defender. So Shankar looks like he's going to take a break.
Along with Pop and Higgs. We've got Liam Park and Ryan Sibley coming in along with William Bagdine. It's a little bit of a younger lineup in now.
Looks like Williams at a holding spot.
Playing the 8 now.
Yeah. Ball gets by Park off his thigh out of bounds. So throw in North Allegheny. We've got to get on them quicker. I mean, they've got too much space when they get the ball. There you go. Royer steps up. I mean, I don't mind if they're going to pass around their defensive end, but they're just having too much space.
Yeah. 25 minutes into the half, still 0-0.
So back 9 defends there. They send it back all the way to their holding midfielder. And some of the younger guys are bringing some energy here. So Joe Donnelly chases. Bounce out the park. He defends. Just knocks it out of bounds.
That's just a small example of that pressure.
Mm-hmm.
And there you go.
Good job, Joe Donnelly. Liam, back to Goldberg. He sidesteps defender out to Cole Lang. Cole sends it back to Reamer. He launches it forward over the head of Berlovic. But Joe Donnelly's on the chase now. Almost gets it.
Yep, now let's reset the field down here at this end.
Again with the pressure. North Allegheny's going to have to start feeling some pressure even if it's not there at times, and we got to get on them.
Ryan Sibley trying to get it across.
Goldberg. Back to Rollier. Luke sends it toward Berlovic. He falls down. Park slips as well.
Yeah. Oh, we got a break on the call there. It must have been kicked away by the North Allegheny player.
Yep. Park tries to get it down to back 9. Sent forward to Evan Anderson. He chests it down. He's looking for a switch. Sends it. Cole Lang had turned his back, so luckily Ty Reamer's there to clean it up.
Yeah.
No look pass out to.
Ball was a little too vertical.
Now Park. Good job by Sibley.
Nice job by Ryan Sibley.
Joe Donnelly tries to get in a passing lane. They send it back to their center back.
Yeah, St. Clair's going to sit back. They're not going to go and press. They're going to make North Allegheny play and penetrate and run through the alleys here.
Cole Lang, moment of indecision, just sends it forward. Collected by North Allegheny in the back. Moving up to the level of their midfield. That guy looked almost offsides.
Oh, he gets by Cole Lang. Ryan Sibley there cleans it up. Gets pushed. Yeah, and he gets a foul.
That
should be a card. That was a push after the ball was gone. I mean, he got the foul on the first foul, but there was that secondary foul once the ball was gone, and I think they're gonna give him either a talking to. Yeah, he's not gonna get a card, but.
Long ball from Ty Reamer. Sibley now up to Berlovic again. Sends it out wide over the end line, over the touchline rather.
We've got Drew Pop, Soham Shankar, and Ryan Higgs back in. Liam Park, Ryan Sibley, and David Goldberg takes a break.
All right, throwing. Headed out of bounds by North Allegheny, so it'll be St. Clair's ball. Got it. Cole Lang's got it in his hands. Up to Berlovic. Bounces past him. Joe Donnelly digs it out. Berlovic again.
Really
He's
good.
Going to send it wide to Pop.
Just a long
Pop.
square pass.
Yep. Pop got caught going the other direction. Shankar looks to send it back, but there are too many defenders there, so.
Oh, and the North Allegheny defender bails him out.
Yeah,
he was pinned up against the sideline, had nowhere to go with the ball.
Nowhere to go. Complete indecision, towed away by North Allegheny.
Right.
Whoop. Joe Donnelly gets knocked in the face. Step forward by Royer, but he gets gone by. Evan Anderson switches.
Nice switch. Oh, and a nice little touch.
Oh, 2 defenders there.
Williams got to get up. Whoa.
Oh, luckily wide. Oh, set up well for them.
I know.
Had a little bit of a mess back there. One of our defenders knocked the other down. We had guys chasing everywhere.
Yeah, just a little bit of disorganization there.
Just under 10 minutes now, still a tie game.
And David Goldberg comes in for
Luckily,
Joe Donnelly, and so we're back to our starting lineup.
You're lucky to be tied here. So Dev gets it to the feet of back 9. Pop defends almost to the feet of Berlovic. Goldberg now.
Nice job by
Yeah,
Goldberg.
good job. Reamer. Evan Henderson can cover some ground, man.
Yeah, you can't be lazy back there with the ball. I don't know if it's raining harder, but it feels like the wind is blowing into us now.
Yeah. If it wasn't windy, it'd be great.
Right.
Goldberg, good one-touch pass out to back Dian. He switches, sees Ryan Higgs.
Yeah.
He's able to tow it forward.
St. Clair should collect this.
Yeah. Skips toward Dev. Dev wisely wastes a couple seconds. Knocks it toward Higgs. It bounces by him. Berlovic sticks his foot in there, but it gets taken away.
Yeah, St. Clair's very content to play here in the middle of the field. I mean, look at the ball's gotten very deep, and you don't see any pressure. You know, so far it's working. I mean, you have to defend in your last third if they're able to get the ball through, but you know they're not expending any energy defending far deep into the field. I think Coach Snyder knows this is going to be a close game, and you know, probably the goal is to get it late deep in the second half whenever North Allegheny is a little bit more tired, and then try to attack.
One thing I'd hope he talks to them about in the second half is that the defenders are passing it around back there, and we're shifting, but North Allegheny is finding space in our gaps. I mean, we've got to man up at that second level if we're going to let them pass around and we're going to shift.
Yeah.
You know what I mean?
Just marking up.
Yeah.
Right.
Berlovic comes back to help. Drew Pop and back Dian force them back again. So Shankar's manned up now, but there's a guy free here right between Drew Pop and Willie. All right, Will does not let him turn. And so, good pick. Yep, Goldberg stepped in that passing lane. He's got it again. Now to Shankar. Reamer. Forward to Berlovic. Come on, Berla.
Well, you know, North Allegheny bails us out there.
Yep. A defender was afraid to turn around. Or no one talked to him.
Right. And we get Joe Donnelly back in for Liam Berlovic again with the 6:10 minute mark.
I got a feeling Joe's going to get one.
I hope you're right. Another misplay, and Upper St. Clair with another throw.
Cold, wet night. I think we're just trying to lull their keeper to sleep.
No, and Joe Donnelly can't control the throw in. Now, you know, here's an instance where I think you try and deviate a little bit from the game plan. You've got them pinned down deep into their own end. You know, I wouldn't mind seeing one or two attackers press high.
Right.
And if they're able to get the ball out, then you retreat back into the middle of the field shell. But, you know, it takes a lot of work to get the ball down into that end. And so once you get it there, you at least got to take some risk that you can keep it on. I mean, my gosh, if you sacrifice two attackers to try to press that high up, and they're able to carry the ball all the way down the field and score, they kind of deserve it.
Yep. Evan Anderson throws Ty Reamer down.
St. Clair's got to organize.
Gets a shot.
Oh, and Dev Patel with another great save.
Big paw on that ball.
Another great play by Dev Patel. Baden Friday getting up slowly. They got to organize. North Allegheny likes playing quick on the restarts.
And now they stack on the back post.
They got a guy coming in late. Out. Yeah. No, not there. Okay.
No. Luckily couldn't get around on it.
Yeah, St. Clair needs to prepare at halftime. Coach should be yelling at him, but from the sidelines is that, you know, we saw it on the free kick there. They saw it on the corner there. Baden was a little slow in getting up, and they used that disorganization, took advantage of it.
Yeah, the first couple corners, they spread their guys all across the top of the 18. There they used two little clumps kind of on each post, and now they got some guys free. So Dev Patel with 4 minutes left sends it forward toward the head of Shankar. Wilback Dine is able, takes a shot in the back.
Yeah, we're going to get a hold there on North Allegheny.
Good call, Zebra. So Reamer, long ball over toward Drew Pop.
No, he's...
Oh, Ryan Higgs, it just slips over his foot. North Allegheny player lumbers forward, sends it outside. Good move out on the sideline. Sends it in.
There you go,
to the feet of Baden Friday.
Yep. Good
anticipation there by him. So pops over Joe Donnelly's head to North Allegheny center back. Now to a left back who just came into the game.
Yep. Feeds it in.
I'd like to see Pop and Willie and Joe attack this fella out here, number 12. He a little slower looking than the other left back we had.
Nice tackle by Ryan Higgs on the run. Can't find. Oh, there it is. Gets it over to back down. You can't quite connect with Joe Donnelly. William is going to head that back down.
Joe, I think, got away with a handball there.
Yeah.
Luke Royer judges well, but it bounces off him a little too far. Shankar now almost over the head of a center back.
Just under 2 minutes left here in the half. You got to believe that St. Clair would be happy to go in at the half, even up.
Yeah,
they got to defend hard for the next minute and 40 seconds here.
So North Allegheny bails us out again. They knock it out of bounds. A little miscommunication with the winger out there. Cole Lang is thankful for that. I think he's also going to be thankful to get away from the student section. So slow bouncer. That's a tough ball for a defender. Goldberg's able to come and punch it toward the sideline.
Yeah.
That's tough, man. When you're going back and the ball's bouncing slow, you're like, oh my gosh, it takes a week to land.
It seems forever for that ball to get in.
Yeah, it does.
How's he not offside? Oh!
He's going to wonder how did he not score there.
You know.
Boy, he got through.
Yeah,
he was in between both.
He got inside position on Luke Rollier. Luke had him marked up, but he got inside of Luke. And I just don't think that Baden or Luke was expecting the ball to come through. You know, but that's at least 3 chances now that St. Clair's lucky to escape without a goal being scored on them.
So 20 seconds left.
All right, defend hard now. Defend hard.
3 guys converge on Anderson. He sends it back to his midfield. And out wide here.
You know, and they switched the ball really well. There you go.
Dev will wisely just hold this thing until the horn blows. So we're lucky to get out of that half a tie score. So I don't know, let's get some hot chocolate and get back here for the second half. All right, so we're back for the second half. We apologize, we had a little battery issue there. Able to get some warm chocolate and ready for a second half. As we talked leading into the half, we've got to either make their defenders run and get their backs turned, or get some balls into space, or find some way to generate some offense. We haven't been able to really generate anything except an accident up there yet. And so North Allegheny pops around the back line again, gets up to their right outside players, sends it forward. Good running or good run there by their 10.
There you go.
And good play by Ty Reamer into back Dian. He sends it over to Ryan Higgs. Berlovic
It's a little bit wide.